Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Positively Glad, and welcome back to my F1 2018 career mode. We are back here today, round number 18. We are at the American Grand Prix. Me and myself and Taf Kabir have just done, or Beer and Kebab is now known as, God, still living in the past. Just did a co-op career mode which ended in absolute utter shit. I drove a pretty solid race. Beer had a good comeback drive. But then, of course, Grosjean wiped Beer out, and I wiped myself out, so that kind of petered out a little bit, but hopefully the American Grand Prix does a bit better. I've left on this screen deliberately to show you exactly how far off everyone else we really are. We're now a whole centile, aka 100 development points behind everybody, but I will let you know where we are in the R&D tree, ladies and gentlemen. We are nearly done with durability, and we have got 400 points coming up. As you see there, we did qualify in 17th. I needed 18th. We managed to scrape 17th for £100 with an unbelievable lap time, which managed to get me to where I needed to go. So luckily that ended up being okay. Please make sure, guys, you drop a follow on the Twitch channel if you are watching, of course. I'm going to be away from comments probably for the entirety of qualifying at least. So that's just to let you know, because obviously my tablet's on charge and laptop's off. So basically I have to do one or the other. So that's just to kind of let you guys know. This is where we are. But just going to edit the stream. I'm literally over the other side of the room right now. Dashboarding my Twitch, which is taking a considerable amount of time, which I'm a little bit annoyed with. Internet's fine tonight, just tablet's running a bit slow. So let's go and edit the game again, which I think it shouldn't really need to do. So we have got ourselves a very interesting... Come on, click, come on. Responsive guys here, come on, man, seriously. Oh, this is taking forever. Give me a second, guys. While I'm waiting for the stupid, unresponsive tablet to work, 2016, oh, for fuck's sake. Jesus Christ. F1 2018, there we go, brilliant, let's update the information. And finally, are we playing? Yeah, we are. We're finally there. Okay. Right, so I'm going to be away from comments probably for the next 15-20 minutes. So anybody who is here, please pronounce yourself. Let yourselves be known. As we've only got another 2 races to do on this gearbox. Durability upgrades really are coming into fruition here. Championship-wise, we actually managed to pull in a gritty drive last time, come 17th. Obviously helped by Gasly and Raikkonen having unbelievably bad races. First race of this career mode where everybody finishes, so pretty cool. But ladies and gentlemen, on we go to the American Grand Prix. Not looking forward to this one. It showed a bit of competitivity. Probably going to be another 19th on the grid. Anything higher is a bonus. Just make sure we beat Stroll, and let's go and hopefully do ourselves proud. Obviously tomorrow night will be the Mexican Grand Prix, which I really cannot wait to do. Over to Anthony Davidson, of course. David Croft. Crofty, take it away, young fella.
We're expecting qualifying to start any minute here in Austin, Texas, where drivers will be hoping to top the time sheets today and be ready for tomorrow's US Grand Prix. Now then, Anthony Davidson, you're not getting any younger, but you have been involved in your
we are both here, which is good.
Qualifying sessions in an illustrious 30-year career. How do you deal with the pressure when you have that one chance to deliver a perfect lap?
It's not so much about dealing with the pressure.
Don't do a pause.
It's more about how you approach the risk.
Bottle it.
Just how much of it are you willing to take? You're constantly balancing the car on the edge of grip from braking, cornering and traction.
I'm not going to get into a Q2 probably until next season though.
Wrong, and that's why achieving the perfect lap is almost impossible. As you say, I've been doing this 30 years now, and it never gets any easier.
We're about to lose the rivalry to Gasly anyway, that's to be expected. Fuel, what's our fuel? This is our setup, guys, by the way. Running on 1.8 with 7 ballast. Pretty much everything else is pretty standard. I'm going to go on the minimum fuel because I literally go back in the garage anyway. So here we go, guys. On the track for our first run.
Let's go.
In this American Grand Prix. I'm going to actually have a beer. Let's have a beer for this. Whenever I drink, I usually do better than when I don't. So. In fact, the last time I properly had a drink on the career mode stream, the proper one, I got points with Austria, and we're actually following Lance Stroll, so this is going to be quite an intriguing thing. We'll go. Hmm. Big Ferris wheel. I'd love to go to it on a Ferris wheel overlooking F1 track. That'd be amazing. A lot later tonight, of course. I had to change my batteries in that stream as well. So at least not that worry this time. Ideally, I'd love to be away from Stroll here. Ooh, that's an awful corner. Two views, guys. Thank you for watching. Please be sure to drop your name in the comments. I'll run over after my qualified lap just to say hello. Tablet is on the other side of the room, so forgive me. It's the other side of the room. It's like literally about 4 feet away from me, but obviously can't look over that far. I don't keep the chat up on the screen while I'm driving. Stop doing that, Rob. That'd be pretty cool. Oh, for fuck's sake, are you kidding me? Validated the lap already, so this one's a complete write-off. Also, be glad the only one who can invalidate an outlap in qualifying. That's, unfortunately, that's a terrible start to the lap. Compromised already. This is going to be a very, very scruffy one. It's really over-compromising all of my turns. America's a really technical track. Not one of my favourites in the game. Never has been, but not one of my least favourites either. Tokyo Drift there, guys. Anybody who's new, please drop us a follow. Really rolling along with these follows now. I made a jokey target of 1,000, but you know it's not improbable. Just need to keep up the grind. I know we can ride this curve a little bit. We're visibly closer to Lance, which is always a good thing. He's my obvious rival. Bit of a spoiler, guys. When the car's fully developed, he becomes your only rival. Oh, come off it! Every fucking time on it. God damn it. Man, oh man, oh man. This is proving to be quite tricky. Who've we got in the comments, guys? It is Lennon and Classy. How you doing? It's watch George Russell. Well, you see more Robert Kubica at the moment, other than there. The car is not going right. I can't do my car. I struggle. Fucking this Kubica. That's my impression. Pretty accurate, actually. Cut. I need to stop cutting that inside corner. Second to last. If we can do that, we should be okay. Easy one stop this. Supers to softs.
All set. Everyone clear?
Problem I have is I can't. If I get damage, I'm not quick enough here to catch the rest of the field. Japan had pace. Well, pace on my rivals anyway. This. Oh yeah, I want my Fallen Force India. That's a damn good idea. Because we've got Red Bull cars everywhere here. Charge it to Kimmy just to get beer some retribution for our co-op stream. Stream's going to be over relatively quickly. Classy and Lennon, thank you very much for watching again. Classy, you're becoming pretty much a VIP of this stream. Force India isn't getting out of the way of the Ferrari. That much is apparent. Oh my god, he broke really early there. Annoyingly, we do have a red butt off. No, there's miles off. Vettel goes quickest. Vettel is on course to win the Drivers' Championship, of course, at this race. Oh, I've done it again! How do I... Let's avoid that corner. That's better. That's what we need to do. Oh, you've got a nose here that itches you. That's really annoying. Really, really bad second half of the season. Not a million miles away here. This isn't actually a really, really bad lap. I think... Just right now, I should be able to get somewhere near Lance. Much better second corner, or obviously first, second sector corner, should we say. That's right. Oh, little at DRS. That would be ideal. It's like that. Obviously going to be nowhere near Seb, that's a gimme. I'm not a million miles away from him here. A really solid lap. Hopefully no invalidations will occur. Really smooth. Well, Williams, we can't go that flat around there. Even on no fuel. Actually going to get a lap time here. Representing the visit. Oh my god! That's pretty good. I'll take that. Not a million miles away. And we are in 19th.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1:34.1.
So I think with my last set of ultras, I could, I repeat could,
Checks complete.
get
We're
myself up towards the Toro Rossos. Let's have a look at the comments again, guys. Yeah man, the ERS, I'm not a pro at it, but I can... Oh, for the love of piss flaps! Cars all the time when I'm coming out, come on. And he goes up the inside of Lewis. That's never going to happen again. Hamilton's on the super softs. Verstappen's also on them. He's all the way down to 15th at the moment. He was down here with me. I was ahead of him. I guess he's not good there. With a good qualifying and race performance, I should be able to beat... Oh, where the hell am I going? Sorry, I was just adjusting my glasses and I realised I actually have to hold the controller to actually drive the car. Kind of a modern concept that a lot of people forget about. So hard to see them ERS zones, or DRS zones, sorry.
We have 2 laps of fuel remaining.
This is of course my last lap in qualifying. Will I be able to split the Toros? I usually do pull something out of the bag, but this is Austin, Texas, this is much different. As long as I don't get damage, which is highly likely, of course, based on my performance this season already. Damage in more races than not. Every time I haven't had damage, I've had a clean race. Which is obvious, because that's what happens when you don't hit people. No one's going to impede my lap yet. Hopefully, anyway. Three attempts I need to make. Really struggling at the moment in terms of beating my own time. It's a really good first sector. Pushing this car to the absolute limit. Not really much more you could do though, is there? Gaining literally about 5 thousandths per second with the earlier activation of the ERS. DRS, I keep calling it. I need to get my words right. Literally floating around the 10th. It's not going to be enough, but... Oh, fuck me. Awful. Driving terribly at the moment, guys. I do apologise. Not been a good stream for me at all. First ever time, my final lap. I'm nowhere. Improvement, but obviously nowhere near good enough. Nowhere near good enough. Probably the best I could do. Gotta be honest.
We're lower in the running order than we thought we'd be. We need to find some time.
Not despondent. I beat Stroll by an absolute age. But it's Hamilton and Raikkonen and Ricciardo, Verstappen. Oh, back on the ultras. Okay. Stroll was an age behind us. We are literally going to be all by ourselves. Hartley was way off Gasly. Gasly, I believe. 25 viewers, guys. Waggy, thank you very much for the raid, my man. So here we go. You guys make sure you stay tuned for the actual race. Hopefully we can see if we can get as many followers as we can out of this. Wags, or Rags, forgive me. Legend, thank you very much for this. So amazing, I'm not even on comments right now, my tablet's in charge. So just want to wish you all a very good evening. And obviously I know Raggy had himself a stream just now, did tune in briefly, but then obviously went and did a co-op with Mr. Beer and Kebab, which went fantastically badly. So we are now ahead of Lance Stroll in the rivalry. That's pretty cool. You guys actually haven't tuned in this early with me before. Usually you guys tune in right in the end of my races. I had a really bad session there. So yeah, here we go then. We're going to go live and in colour.
Obviously I
2
expected
minutes.
a better session, but these things happen from time to time. Try to make up for it in the race.
Oh, you expected a better session? Oh, well, do you know what? Look at that. Look at that. And fuck you, Emma, you gutter slut. Anyway, the reason why, guys, is for those tuning in, I opted to do my durability. That went well. Smashed that out by about halfway through the season. Then went to do my quality control, you know, for the chassis and the aero. Did a little cheeky upgrade at the start of the year, and then thought, fuck it, why not? And then next thing you know, regulation change comes in, and bam, completely stops me in my tracks. And yeah, what can you do? I mean, literally, what can you do? Complete and utter bad luck, more than anything there. Be positive, glad. Yeah, come on, Lennon, keep it up, man. Man, them puns are fucking dreadful, must be said. But yeah, components are fine. No point chopping and changing any of them. We're fine with them probably till the end of the year now. We've got the third component of... I may need to change out my... possibly my control electronics. I might just take a hit. Do you know, guys? Why not? Fuck it. Leave the gearbox, that'll be fine anyway. We're going to have to change that in a couple of minutes anyway. You know what? Fuck it, why not? Yeah, screw it, we'll start last. Why not? Let's be fucking radicals. Anyway, guys, I will be back with you in 2 minutes. I'm just going to go for my customary cigarette before the American Grand Prix. Back in 3. Right guys, we are back. What's my charge on? 14, that should be enough. I'll probably put it back on charge during the pit stops. Right, let's go. American Grand Prix. Starting now last. This one is going to be a mess. I'm telling you that now. If I'm sitting here with beers in front of him, swigging like Asda Pop. Man is a radical. Let's open this one as well. Oh, lovely. Why would man spend £1.50 when he can go and spend 40p? Anyway, over to Andy Davison and David Croft for the pre-American Grand Prix race report. Oh, fuck.
Enthusiasm we have for Formula One here in the United States of
Thank
America.
God for that Japanese qualifying.
Enthusiasm born from generations of memorable Grand Prix racing. Bruce McLaren took his maiden victory at Sebring way back in 1959, and John Watson's 1983 victory at Long Beach, well, that still holds the record for
They're not going to see me in them
positions,
positions, are
for a race winner.
Legit, I'm telling
We're
you that now.
racing today then in Travis County, Texas, around the 20 corners of the wonderful Circuit of the Americas. We'll be reaching speeds of around 200 miles
While
an
he's
hour,
gabbing,
and there are plenty of good
I want to give a
opportunities
shout
to
out.
pass,
So who have we got watching this today? Jeff Danny, we've got Damien DC, Eel Maid, we've got Lennon, Legend Lennon. Thank you guys all for tuning in tonight. It's going to be a pretty interesting stream. If anybody hasn't followed, please be sure to do so. We don't want no stragglers here, do we, ladies and gentlemen? But yes, because Andy Davis isn't going to talk,
well,
I'll leave it to
after
Crofty to show the positions.
qualifying session yesterday, let's take a look at how the cars line up. Sebastian Vettel has a clear track ahead of him today. He starts in pole position, and Valtteri Bottas
He can win the
will
championship
line
here.
up alongside. Looking
Literally
down the
win the
rest of
championship
grid,
here.
We have Raikkonen,
Hulkenberg?
Kevin Magnussen, and Alonso.
What?
Grosjean, Hamilton. They'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty.
Oh, this grid's
and
messed up.
Max Verstappen, Perez, Leclerc, Marcus Ericsson, and Ricciardo, Gasly.
Oh, this grid is fucked. Stroll 16th.
And Stoffel Van Dorn, Hartley, and Wang.
We're down here with Hartley, right,
Now
that's
it's
good.
almost time to lights
Well, it's not
out,
good, because
so let's
Hartley
go
probably
down
going to
to
fucking
the
kill us,
track.
so...
It's a steep incline into turn 1 that'll help you scrub speed off. There are multiple lines, so be sure to make use of them.
Cool. Cool, let's go. American Grand Prix, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get some fucking hype in the comments, come on. 35 place grid penalty. Man's got... Literally, is literally last. Good, because I know I can keep up with Hartley.
Good, but we need to learn the gears, so go into each one when you can. We're going to need some work on the brakes, so put some energy
I'm not going to do a
into them
dive
on
into
the
turn
tyres
1
as well,
this
please.
race. I might just literally, because that's what my problem's been. I've been a little bit too aggressive at the start. In Japan, I really was probably not aggressive enough. The nicest way to put that. So this stream probably over them guys by about 12:30. I'm going to drop into NBA really quickly, fire a game out there. Should just made my second build in NBA as well. Sharpshooter. So that's pretty cool. Should we go into lap 12? I'm going to go to lap 12 regardless.
For the time being, conditions looking good.
No restarts, no flashbacks, barring glitches, of course, as we had in Russia, which I did 4 flashbacks for, and he still got hit with the glitch anyway, so we just rode with it. Stop dead on the track, you idiots! There's always Carlos Sainz that does that. Tyres nice and heated. Never let my brakes anymore go into the red, I've noticed that. Tyres are fine, so just literally go around the corners now. Yeah, that was Alonso, wasn't it? Alonso's really... Oh, that's not... That was Van Dorn, sorry. No wonder. So we're up to 25 views, guys. Obviously, I know. Love Raggy for giving me these increased viewership numbers. I like just literally keep the core base. Pick up any new guys along the way. Please, as I said, guys, be sure to drop a follow. This race is going to be crazy. And then, guys, I've got a treat for you. We're going to be doing 100% Mexico. I've made it. I've confirmed it in my mind. I'll even change the settings on at the end of the stream just so you can see. So Van Dorn, it was who was a straggler behind me. Let's try and move my headset because my glasses are flopping back and forth, which is quite annoying. Ladies and gentlemen, American Grand Prix. Here we go. So here we go. Into 19th, nice. We'd like to see. No craziness so far, so the AI have kept it nice and clean. More importantly, I've kept it nice and clean. Well, I did kind of go on the grass there a little bit, so we'll put it up to the rich mix and we'll brake. We're not going to make any stupid dive bombs. We're going to treat this as if we're in the train. So ARS just to kind of counter-attack Hartley's increased engine power. And ladies and gentlemen, we made it around the first 10 corners with no death. Obviously turn 11 is yet to come yet. This is all about tyre saving as well right now. If I can stay on the back of the pack, it's going to be ideal for me right now. Oh god, that was a really, really wide corner, but we're still okay for now. Which makes on the straights, of course. High deployment on the straights too. For a change, a clean start. Mainly because I made it that way. I could have literally just dive bombed everybody and then caused murders, but there's no point. If this race without a penalty, that's probably my biggest challenge yet. Loose there on the right hand turn. My right turns have always been a little bit shady around this track. It's all over me here. Van Dorn's had a bit of a stab at Stroll. This could end badly.
Okay, battery's looking good. You can use overtake.
It's a yellow flag. Why? Car is out. Max Verstappen is gone.
Caution, caution, yellow
Oh my
flag
god!
ahead. No overtaking through the caution zone. Be careful until you see the green.
I think I just pooed myself. Gee, oh, there's a lot of smoke billowing from the... That was fucking scary. That was fucking scary. Hey Shrews, I know you've been watching somewhere. Fucking hell, he just appeared. I was literally going to go right in the slipstream of Van Dorn. Luckily I didn't. What? I know, let's just go to the right hand side on the racing line. Fucking hell. Stroll is making it so we can hang with these guys. He's gone defensive again, which is... Oh, Van Dorn's hit him. Van Dorn's hit him.
Okay, entering lap 3 now. DRS has been enabled.
Wow, okay, we're just going to hang back here. I don't really know how this is going to play out. And Van Dorn has gone incredibly deep here. We could get caught up in the tail end of this incident. Really quick on the lance. We're not dead yet, so I guess that's always a plus point. We are going to get DRS here, barring an absolute stupid move. Mine or the AI's part, which of course can't, and Stroll is having the same troubles I am. Still ahead of Hartley. We are getting left behind by the train, of course, but that's to be expected. We're in a Williams which is undeveloped. Undeveloped. Here we go. Oh, Stroll's got the DRS as well. Oh, fuck it. Jesus. She's just going to bide our time and strike when the The iron is hot, so to speak. Stroll may make a mistake if he doesn't. We'll just get him when Van Dorn leaves him. That's a really, really good tactic here. Oh, Hartley, good try, you idiot. P18 now, thanks to Verstappen's ludicrous retirement. He was right at the front. Look at the top fucking three. Jesus Christ. Sign me up, motherfuckers, sign me up. And, oh, here we go. For once, we have made an overtake. It wasn't a dive bomb. Into P17. Now, can we leave Lance? It's $1 million question, which the answer is probably no, but we'll give it a go anyway. Oh, the one too many gears there.
The gap to the car ahead is 1.7 seconds.
Stroll struggling. We are thriving. Overtake mode. Here we go. DRS enable. We're countering that with overtake. We're going to put it literally down to standard already. If I leave it in rich mix for a bit. I think I've saved enough fuel to get to the end of the race now, ironically, so we'll see if this is a helpful indication as to where we need to go. We are 6 tenths quicker than my previous lap. Oh, that's not going to maintain that 6 tenths at all. Problem is I haven't got Carter following us, so we can't really have any basis of understanding of the AI's lines to be able to match them, but we'll give it a go. Because we overfuel the car a bit too much yet. Over the dreaded invalidation line. The sell your kids corner, as we called it in Japan. Here we go then. 9 tenths off on my previous lap, that's going to be handy. Gasly is right up the road now, so... Austin Texas, the corner with the most lines you can take into it. In health in P17. Can't quite leave Lance, so Lance is just sticking within DRS range. Very weak around that corner, so let's see if I can build a bit of an advantage. I doubt it though. The cars are going very slowly up front. I don't know what's going on up here. Literally 5th down to 16th, so we could, pardon me guys, with a bit of luck, get ourselves onto this train. I'll be blessed here, because there's a I think maybe the Renault collided with a retired Verstappen. I've got a funny feeling that's what's happened. It was an engine failure for Verstappen. It wasn't an absolute... Because we saw his car, had all 4 wheels with smoke billowing from it, so that's no indication. Oh, can't that corner flat. Digital flash on this. Gasly going slow in front of me. Alonso has escaped as well. That's crazy mad. Alonso cutting in 4th.
You're catching the car in front by a second per lap.
Just by keeping it clean, guys. 11 views. Thank you very much for watching. Oh no. Oh, don't be digging me in validation for that. I've seen track limit 1 in. That would not be fair. Drift there, but we are now almost on the train. We've broken DRS from Lance, which is a huge moment in this Grand Prix for me personally. Hartley can't get him due to the Honda's lack of straight line speed. Oh, it's beginning to fill up as well. And by God, I'm nearly on the back of Van Dorn here. DRS enabled, of course. Have a look what we've got in the comments. We've got here, that is Phase. Thank you for watching. If you haven't followed already, please be sure to do so. I believe you have, though. We are literally beginning to roll. Hartley is overtaking Stroll there, that's annoying. Just by keeping it clean, just by doing what we're doing, we are now on the points train. It's going to be interesting because we're one stopping, these guys have to literally make up 20 seconds on our car, which, and look at the speed they're going, it's feasible, it can happen.
Increase ERS
Now,
deployment. It's time to
there's
use
a Mercedes down here. Maybe Hamilton, you'd imagine, because Bottas is at the front. Vettel is just literally going to win the championship this race. There's no second guessing that. We've actually got ourselves DRS. Just by keeping it clean. Front wing damage, don't know who that was. Major wing damage then. Carbon fibre flying everywhere. Alonso's pitted. So he's now going to be at our mercy. We're literally just going to chill here behind these guys. Oh, Van Dorn! Must be his wing. Gotta be his wing. We'll be right back into Brendan Hartley now. Slightly annoying. Can't get, Van Dorn is struggling, he can't get around corners, so we're going to absolutely ice him here. We, ladies and gentlemen, are moving up. 16th place. 15th place, because Alonso's pitted. Let's see if we can get on the back of Gasly now. Yeah, he's struggling, Van Dorn. Real wing damage there for the Renault. Well, it is a Renault, it's a McLaren-powered Renault. Renault powered McLaren, sorry. What the fuck am I talking about? Who gives a shit? Anyway. Hulkenberg is down in... Now he's down 13th, so the guys have overtaken a lot of cars here. So we're advancing very nicely through the train. Tyres looking pretty good at the moment. The AI is beginning to pit in. This is rather tasty to know. Just going to check out the race director, guys. Just give me a chance to have a little bit of swig of my drink as well. Kimi's leading. No, Bottas and Hulkenberg it was who had the collision. Got 2 stops here. There we go. Colour signs in the Renault with Gasly, the Honda-powered Toro Rosso. Need to feel the effects of the tyres now, but not too much though. No, I'm not exactly the quickest car, but we're at 13th. That's a legitimate 13th for a change. The cars in front of us are not going quickly at all. Ricardo's just up there. No, if Hulkenberg is see him again actually, throughout the entirety of the race. We're going to race he's going to have to make a move himself, which he doesn't. Line coming off the corner, we are a Toro sandwich, which ironically includes both Toros, which is and there is points, ladies and gentlemen. There, right up there is points. So he's going to go off. Struggling to get more right-handed out. 5 laps in these tyres. Another AI pits. A good few of them are pitting, well they're going to be pitting actually, so we should be okay here.
The car ahead may have fuel problems. Let's push, keep the pressure up.
Aussie with fuel issues, intriguing. We're being blessed here with AI issues. Rarity. Stroll is within McLaren's grasp as well, so Stroll maybe at his highest finish is 16th by the way. clean race win. Had contact with the car. You can see the train lead. There's a salve at the front of it now. I thought this would be a shitfest, but it really hasn't been so far. I think it's standard. Medium, so I'd actually go lower on these corners just so we can do a little bit of harvesting. Medium's not really giving us the management we needed. Red Bull's finally cleared the two salvers. Signs there. Gasly and then me and Alonso there. Stroll's up in 15th right now. One pits in, so we missed an overtake.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the side.
Fucking hell. I need to get on the soft tyres now. There's a minute chance of points here as well. So yeah, I always say that and then blow up right after saying it, so hopefully that isn't the case. Absolutely mentally paced McLaren of Alonso behind me as well, so that's something I'm going to enjoy down this long back straight. Ali went for a move there. Now he's out of the slipstream. Alonso will be in the slipstream. 12 views, guys. Anybody who hasn't followed, please be sure to do so. By God, we're getting pounded. Racing. Nice and neat, nice and tidy. Basically, I'm just doing what I need to do. There he comes in. 10, that'll be for a set of ultras, I'm assuming. That's in P15. Right, we're around the corner for a change without lifting off the middle part of it, which is quite an achievement for me personally. Mercedes and Red Bull in the pit, so that will put me, correct, into the points briefly. For the first time, fuck me, since, well, bloody hell, since Belgium, I'm in the points. No, since Russia, wasn't it? Yeah, Russia, I was 9th, running 9th briefly. Oh, come off it. Yeah, I gained so much time in that warning. I've got to be honest with you guys. I deserve to be disqualified for that warning right there. It was disgusting. And let's face it, give my seat to George Russell. I guess that's how he actually got his drive in the first place. Anyway, from a more serious perspective now, we're going to do a sort of sitting duck around this corner. There's a Mercedes behind us. There's a Hartley's been taken away from us now, so that's good. One more lap on this after this, so... Braking lines exactly as they should be. Alonso hasn't went out yet, which is another blessing. Lost a lot of ground to Gasly. It's because my tyres are off. My tyres are completely dead. These tyres means it'll be a comfortable end of the race for me. I'm not going to score points. There's no way in physical fucking hell I'm scoring points here today. So we're just going to have to wait for a moment. I'm going to leave it a minute. There's no point going into IRS. We've got a nice exit from that corner.
Give us the best in lap you can.
Fucking hell, Alonso. Hamilton behind, that's, well, his championship's over anyway. So Lewis won last time, so he's kept his hopes alive, I think, just by a couple of points, but at least single-handedly are killing Lewis Hamilton's championship hopes. He's going to be screaming at us to get out of the way. Screaming, whang, get out of the way. What's in for position? I ain't going to move out the fucking way. He's going to fly past me anyway here, but that's not the point. Stroll a considerable amount behind me is what we need. This is not going to be pretty. A bit of room, mate, please. Lewis breaks it very nicely there.
Okay, we lost the position. Try to keep focus.
Ultra soft tires. Offline career mode. Managed to pick up second place after a troubled back in.
Box this lap, please.
Ooh, that was quite fun. Car was going to the end anyway.
Complete, go now.
We are in and out. Van Dorn's just entering the pits now, so that's ideal.
Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tyres.
Soft tyres warmed up nice and quickly, hopefully. Got the deliberate drift around that corner. Really over-revving the engine here. Fell 6 seconds behind Gasly after the tyres died. Let's see if I can potentially grab this back. Still part of that huge train in front of me. Van Dorn is just dead in this race. He's gonna... There's another one beaten here. Battling for the majority of the Grand Prix. .7 to Pierre. Lost half a second. He is in DRS though, so that's probably why he's getting dragged along there. Probably say he's about a tenth a lap quicker than me. So a tenth to 3 tenths quicker if I have a perfect lap. He's not DRS anymore though. Sadly, Stroll's literally round the corner.
Lance is in the pits.
I'm going to fly past Brendan Hartley to 16th. Nice. Brendan now to come and catch me back up. That's going to be intriguing. So that's all of the pit stops done. And we are, at least for our stint, Stroll running in a healthy P18. I love this track back on like 2014 and 2013. You used to be able to absolutely throw the car around before they introduced tyre temperatures, of course. Now if you do that in a tyre temp situation, it'll just kill you. Tyres looking really beautiful.
They're now on the soft tyre. Softs on the car behind.
The fact that they're being held up as well. Well, Van Dorn is out of the race, so Stroll is now last. Great, cheers, McLaren prick. Views as well, guys. Thank you for watching. Anybody new, please be sure to drop a follow. May get points. Should we do a deal? If I get points, I reckon everybody should subscribe. Okay, tier 1 subscription, $4.99.
Is 7.0 seconds.
If I get points, so your money's safe. Let's just let's put it that way. Van Dorn is off the track, of course. Safety car, that could really spice things up. Two cars out, both Renault powered in this game, of course.
Battery charge is high.
6.2.
DRS deployment to up the pace.
Well, we're just going to literally hang fire here for the moment. Lovely clean race. P16 will be the highest result I've had since Hungary. One. There's Van Dorn's carcass over there. Many cars could retire yet. They could. Well, we've seen incidents already for these guys, and we're not exactly losing ground. The cars in front. Nice and clean. Nice and clean. Stroll is in his own race now. Hopefully he doesn't get lapped. That's probably the one thing here. If we keep both winners on the lead lap, that's an achievement for us. This sector is getting better and better and better. Should really have put on lap 11. That would have been the intelligent choice, really. Excellent last corner. Williams with no real downforce. He's really proven to be great. 6.3. Okay, so we lost 10th that last lap. Actually, no, I lied, we lost 3 tenths. 6.0 to 6.3. I expect to fill my mirrors up soon. Got a lot to give on this back straight though. Some 2 warnings, it's like 3.
6.4
Oh,
seconds.
that was a shit first sector, in fairness. We were right on my arse soon if I drive like. Well, I'll keep half a second on at least it's the pit stop, so. Surprised that both the Saubers are out of the points. Leclerc's been smashing it. He's actually overtaken out, so you can see the gaps increase dramatically. Alonso's in 5th. Upgraded Williams career mode season 4, I hit 206 miles an hour on that back straight. This one I'm only hitting 195 for obvious reasons. Still improving my time. He's about to beat me in the rivalry too, but I'm not asked, unless he retires.
We need
nice
to
little
push now.
achievement.
Set ERS deployment to overtake.
Don't need
ERS
to
to overtake.
Fine. I'm saying this in Hungary as well, like, shut up. Oh, cars in the pits! Ah, the two-stopper brigade. Ah, they fucking cleared Hartley, the bastards. So we're on net P14. Floating around. Ah, I'm losing a few tenths a second now to this guy. I'm just gonna I'm gonna hold my line. I'm not gonna look at the tyres. If you want to get past, you're gonna have to fly past me on the straight or make a dive bomb. Lewis Hamilton's championship is over, I would imagine. We're doing 100% Mexico tomorrow night after the performance race, so it's going to be a right old jolly good show tomorrow night, isn't it? Bahrain as well.
6.8 seconds.
Haas is nowhere near. We're actually in a steady pace to Hulkenberg right now. That's cool. Just over 11 laps to go, guys. Thank you very much for watching. We can bang out one new follow in the stream. That'll make my day. One new follow. The Haas in the pits, already 13th here. Imagine what they are. Move, is he? He's going to go for a move inside. That's a lovely move by Nico. He's got the position clean as well. cost us any time. It was ideal, and we can focus on our own race, not making any mistakes, which I haven't done so far. 16th is going to be the best I get here, I reckon. Ooh, I'm not doing that one up. Oh god. So the thing is, Gasly's being pulled along by that Force India. Not the Force India, the Sauber, sorry. And there's nothing we can do about it. Got no response. We will have this time next season, we'll have a lot more driving and downforce and shit. At least I hope we do. Even the regulation change next year, we're going to save all of our durability, of course, so...
might start to have fuel management issues. Let's see if we can use this to our advantage over the next few laps.
Rosen's struggling with fuel. Gasly literally sat in lean mix, but oh, that's a bad corner. Don't need to do that to the tyres, unfortunately. Don't want to do that gear just to give myself that extra acceleration here, just kind of counteract my stupidity more than anything. It was a Ferrari, like literally half a lap ahead of third place.
Let's use some of this energy. Increase the ERS deployment.
Jeff, there really is no point. I am literally racing Brendan Hartley here, and I'm pulling away from him, so... no complaints with me.
Okay, here's who we're really fighting today.
Oh god.
Grosjean and Gasly.
Just by asking who I'm fighting, I've lost literally a whole second, and more. Man, idiot. Little straight, but had to know. Oh, this is just not going to be fair. Dun 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 dun. A dive bomb either, so that really unenthusiastic epic music that I just played from my mouth is really not happening. Lost another 4 attempts as expected. Hopefully Nico can get on the back of these guys and really cause them a bit of an issue. Get them to struggle a little bit. That's why I'd be plagued by fatigue, I'd imagine, wouldn't you? First 100% race on this game, incidentally. Be tomorrow night after a 50% realistic race as well, so I'm driving ironically the Williams, so I'm going to be fully prepared.
Okay, you're catching the car ahead, but remember we need to get to the end of the race on these tyres. Try to stay with him, might make a mistake, you can still regain the position.
Williams just a dog of a car because I've not upgraded it, but then it's my choice. I could have literally made this car a beast straight away and it would have made the career mode a little bit less realistic. But it's all now. What the hell? You just called. What the hell? What the? What's going on? Give me a second, guys. Sorry. Oh, 1 second. Sorry, guys. Back in a minute. Getting the missus a drink. Sorry about that, guys, I'm back. Let's go to the race director quickly while we're just doing nothing. So yeah, not really much has happened, so we'll keep going. Porsche, we're back in the battle now, so back accustomed to it. During a pause, I usually crash, so hopefully we don't have that. Where's DRS still? I forgot about that. DRS helping us keep up with Roman, which is nice. Give us a tow at the field. Forgive me, guys, I'm going to lose a couple of views for that. I do apologise. Hopefully, you guys tune back in. We're literally rolling here now, careering towards the end of the race. Shade over 8 laps to go, and we are doing ourselves proud. No, only one exceeding track limit warning as well. Oh, 5 places up in my group. Was it 5? Yeah, I'm 5 places up in my group position. It'll be 4 by the end of the race. Magnussen's going to get me probably here into the first corner. I'm literally sitting duck into this first corner. I don't run any excessive ERS, so get me. I'm not going to make it too hard for him, as he just literally glides up my inside. I'll take a wide berth, and there we go. So that, guys, I think is going to be my race.
That's us down a place.
Just to see if the Haas drivers can actually make an impact. Obviously, we're severely affected by the slow-moving Hulkenberg earlier in the Grand Prix, and then of course that impact between Magnussen and Ocon really has set Magnussen really far back, so the Haas cars are nowhere in this race. There is both Saubers are near points paying positions right now, which is quite intriguing. I think, yeah, Leclerc is actually in 11th place. Alonso is a load of cars up there too. There's a big battle going on up there, and there's a Renault that just lost out severely to the Toro Rosso. That's Hulkenberg disposing of Gasly. Our rival hopefully beats us here so I can pick another one. Hopefully I can get Hartley this time, that'll be ideal. But me and Brendan, when we both have clean races, are really, really evenly matched. Especially on the 100% Mexico race tomorrow. That's not going to be pretty, guys. That's 70 laps. Now literally just drive our race now. For the first time, not having to worry about cars behind.
Let's turn up the ERS deployment and burn some of this energy. The gap to the car ahead is 2.1 seconds.
Possibly another retirement may even get us into our highest position since, well, I'm in my highest position since Hungary. So Suzuka would have been a really good race to test out my metal, but of course we all know what happened there. If you don't know, got chopped twice in that race. Curb. Ooh, that was a bit ugly. We're 3 seconds clear of Hartley. The Haas cars having themselves a good old battle here for 14th, just in front of us. Shame that they're down there. Both Renaults have overtaken Sauber now. Yeah, Leclerc's in the points, so that's a good effort by Charles. Fuel to a lap over next race. It'll be a 2-hour stream tomorrow night as well, so that's going to be an absolute killer. We'll be racing for over 3.5 hours in one go tomorrow night. Plus whatever I do in the day, of course. I know we've got a lot of practice potentially in the day. Doing the F3 stream as well tomorrow night. Well, Thursday night, of course. Then I'll be bringing you Brazil straight after that. And then the Season 1 finale, Abu Dhabi, will be right after my race on Friday night. Probably beginning to catch me here. I had a scruffy lap, so hopefully we can kind of do a little bit better this lap. Don't really want to get into a battle with him. I feel I deserve 16th in this race. I've driven an absolute blinder.
Our gap to the car in front is 3.4 seconds.
Max has done Grosjean, that's intriguing. Comfortably as well, he's left him. Renault's looking for that solitary point. 11 views, guys. Thank you for watching. It's been a hard one. A really hard one. Fortunately, Stroll's going to get lapped as well. That's wounding. I think I'll be with this team until I win the championship as well, so this could be a long-ass career mode. It will lead him right up into the new game. I mean, just keep doing this in conjunction with the new game as well. Just keep bringing out both contents, which means it'll be a lot of streaming. Better lap there. Made a boo-boo of running in standard mix way too long. Should have just gone rich from the start and then burnt it out. The best first sector of the race so far. Comfortably there. One of them anyway. Really doing everything I can.
Increase ERS deployment. It's time to use some of this charge.
I like the setup. For the first time, sorry guys, for the first time, well, glasses fell off my face there. First time in a long time, we are feeling happy with the car. Content with myself. Just literally, at the first couple of laps, we just, especially on the 100% tomorrow, we need to, because I'm going to be racing for a long time tomorrow. It's a one stop for me.
Situation. We're good for the time being, but you are going to start to notice the wear, so make sure it doesn't catch you out.
Good to aim on about 60-odd%, I think. Fucking hell. Gaz has had a great race. Thanks to him, he's driven astoundingly well to be up there in 13th right now. Rhino holds the final points for position, of course. Where's actually the 9th in that? Oh, come off it! Gain any time again, was it? I guess because I didn't gain any time, they're actually going to give me a warning for it. That would make sense. Tyres are beginning to die. Heavily die now. Still within the operating range, which is nice.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Come on. Here we go. The stream's going for another 10 minutes, guys, as well, so thank you whoever's watched this the whole way through. Like, I know it's really difficult to watch one of these races where there's not too much going on, especially when someone's in a low-end car, but you guys show me unbelievable support and I am so fucking grateful for it. I've seen a downtrodden pause, a miserable pause, a raging pause, an ecstatic pause at the first half of the season, 5 consecutive points finishes before the car become almost undrivable compared to the AI, and the underdeveloped situation become in the end an issue. I was not really making any inroads, so we just don't get a penalty. That's what I set out to do at the start of the Grand Prix, not to get a penalty. If I do, then we may have just lost 16th place. I'm dropping 20 R&D points as well, which at this stage of the season is not.
Okay, gap ahead is
Spit me off, yeah.
5.3 seconds.
Keeping pace to Hartley. Oh, God. Maybe a bit. I might even jump on FIFA for a couple of games and then go to bed. See how I feel. NBA is probably the way I'm going to go though. I need to keep that NBA grind going. My glasses are just not staying on my head. But it's one night. Beginning to make inroads on me, but he's too far behind to become a battle.
Let's increase ERS deployment to up the pace.
Grosjean must have had a... Has he got an issue or something? I'll check with Jeff now.
Grosjean is ahead of you. Gap to car in front is 5.4 seconds. They're building a lead of 0.6 per lap. They're on old super softs. Their tyres are 10 laps old. The time last lap was a 1 minute 38.3. There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Fucking hell. All this just to come P16, but these little victories we have over beating another team in this underdeveloped car, I keep saying it, but it's a remarkable achievement. Weirdly, I race cleaner when I've had a bit of alcohol in me. I'm on my second beer now, and you can feel tired. It's more fatigue rather than alcohol kicking in. Pulling away from Hartley by a tenth of sector 2. We usually lose out a little bit here because of that exact reason right there. The tyre wear's pretty even, so that means the setup is exactly what it is. We don't need any increased wear in the rears. Grosjean's called Gasly, which is kind of interesting.
This is your final lap of the race.
Raikkonen wins, championship moves on. Hamilton's title challenge ends in America, unfortunately. Crown ourselves a new world champion. What a race. This one's killed me. What a Grand Prix, guys. I can only say how buzzing I am to still be in this awesome position. P16, lead lap, beat my teammate convincingly. No real mistakes. A couple of sloppy corners, but other than that, it's been absolutely perfect. Done the best the car could give. Maybe if I just got onto the train with Gasly, we could have been dragged along and maybe had a better result, but obviously done what I've done. Let's go to overtake mode to end this Grand Prix. This, ladies and gentlemen, is my best result. 6 races. Get in there. Oh my god, I'm fucked.
I was a bit worried about this one at the start of the weekend.
Hit Lennon in my point shit, mate. What do you think? Fucking hell. And I've not had any upgrades on the car. I pulled it into 16th. I'm buzzing. Get in there. Beat Hartley. On pace, on track.
Here's our winner, pulling their Ferrari into Parc Ferme. What
Brilliant.
a fantastic race it was. And I have to wonder, Anthony Davidson, just what set them apart from the competition here.
I think a large part of the result comes down
I'll
to
take that.
teamwork.
That is a
They
wound in
were able
race.
to keep their heads when everyone around them was losing theirs, and that's allowed them to get the best out of the car, to maximise the strategy, and to stay out of trouble.
Hamilton got fourth. Impressive in that sense.
So, here they come now, out onto the podium. Wherever you go, anywhere in the world, the prancing horse flags are dominant in the grandstands, and they're out in force again today. It's Ferrari on the top step once more.
That is a woundingly hard race to do. I didn't think it would be that tricky actually, but it was. And the power has died on my tablet too, guys, so no comments from me, unfortunately. But anybody who's watching, please drop a follow. That performance deserves one. Surely to God.
And after this round of the World
Fucking hell.
Championship, here's how things look in the drivers' table. Well, the lead at the top has come down after a poor result for our points leader. And now I'd like to ask you, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
I think I'm going to give it to Daniel Ricciardo. He's come through the field
Yeah,
so well
14th
today,
to 5th.
well deserved.
And now let's take a look at the constructors' standings. So then, Ferrari have now moved out of sight and out of reach.
Yep.
It's another triumph for the Italian team as they
62
claim the World
points back.
Constructors'
Kimi can still do it.
After all this
But Vettel
drama,
just needs a
you'd
third.
be mad not to join us for the next race. We hope to see you then. Take care.
Fucking hell, man. Ericsson came 12th. Sauber's once again improving. A quicker lap than Hartley. We get to the end screen, guys. You are going to watch me switch over to 100% mode.
Good day today. Tell us about it from your perspective.
Really good race.
You really cut your way through the field today. What was your strategy? You had a bit of a rivalry going on, but it looks like he bested you. Well, thanks anyway.
Not making me lose performance. That was hard. Fucking sweating. Yeah, basketball after this, I think. Guaranteed 2 upgrades as well. So rival Gasly beat me. That's just, we had a Stroll, so it could be 3-0. Perfect disciplinary record, pretty much. Yeah, look at the points here. Yes. Yes. Balls in. Balls in. In fact, I think I may have cleared all my... Oh, that's going to be close. That's going to be close. Lose out to Toro because Gasly beat us, but...
Great work. That's exactly the kind of result I'm looking for.
You know, that's good when Emma praises
hit
you.
your last team goal. Well done. That should get the team a nice boost to their development, and it won't hurt when it comes to your next contract review either.
Gasly beat me, which is annoying, but let's go to durability. 360. 370. 25 points off. I think it's off, sorry, 42, forgive me. I'm completing that. And then we will go for them. And then we've got our upgrades. Ready to go, of course. I'm not wasting 1,000 R&D points on them. I'll be too far behind. Fucking hell, guys. Right, just for you, you will witness me change this to 100% distance. And here we go then. 100%. 105 AI, guys, just prove I'm still in ultimate. Race settings, gameplay settings. Flashbacks, we're going to turn them off. There you go. I've used one all year, so just make sure they're saved. It has done. Buzz in. One more durability upgrade, and we can finally finally begin to motor in terms of the R&D, get our quality controls, which means as soon as we get in the new season, we're going to be absolutely terrible, but let's stare at his computer going, what happens if I actually eventually do beat this prick? 100%, it's all in the dry, which is good. 8 bars on the race, of course, which I think is incredible.
Remember to select a driver that you consider your rival from the rivalry screen on the workstation. Performing well against your rival can earn you respect and better terms when it comes to our contract reviews.
It's only because Gazian scored, so I'm going to go for Hartley. There you go. Right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the stream over. You've witnessed now what I need to do. You will, by the time you next see me, you will see me upgrading the final durability. It'll be done by the time the stream even opens for the 100%. And I will simply say thank you very much for watching. Please be sure to drop a follow, like, share, and subscribe on the YouTube site. This is Positive Glad, over and out. Much love, goodbye.